So for the F7 chord, you can use the notes that we learned in the Mixolydian bebop. Then from there, you're approaching the B flat 7 chord, so you make it an altered chord. So it would be the approaching the B flat chord, and during the B flat chord, if you want to do traditional jazz language, you play the Mixolydian bebop based off the root note departure. And you can play it anywhere. Then back to F. Then the D7 sharp 9 chord. You can play the altered root note based, the altered scale, the melodic minor vibe that we had from there, which is off of this one, which takes us to G minor, and we know our G minor vibes. Play any of those, wherever you happen to be. And the idea of practicing is to be able to reach for those scales when we want them. We're going to use the F blues, and I'll just present some material. Here's the pentatonic scale that is very famous. You can play it over the 12-bar blues, even just these notes. Then it repeats again, the 13th fret. You can find this scale on the internet. It's the blues scale, the pentatonic scale. But all that can be played over the jazz blues, which is kind of cool. I like to practice jazz because it helps me with my mind, the changes. It's a therapy. Mostly as a practicing musician, it helps me with my mind, so I tend to try to get into kind of like the traditional changes. The changes going by is recreation for my mind. So for instance, I'll play the jazz blues, and if you want to play the pentatonic scale over it, that's cool, but I'll just want to play the chords just to share how they go. famous tag, what we call a tag ending, if you play the blues or any jazz standard, is they usually do this. Whatever it is, you'll hear that sometimes at the ending. So it's just the root and the third. It's the basically the major scale after that.